The man woke up and found that something seemed different in his home. He quickly realized that the furniture had started to decay rapidly. First, it was the refrigerator, then the floor. Even the ceiling had a large hole in it. The man was extremely frightened and hurriedly escaped from the room. After he ran out of the small building, he still couldn't fully comprehend what he was seeing. Suddenly, the entire building began to change drastically. He looked around and saw that the buildings and people around him were undergoing the same changes. The man stood there, stunned, feeling as if he were in another world, unable to believe his eyes. At that moment, a black substance quickly rushed towards him. Fortunately, it did not hurt him. Several people quickly took him to another place. The black substance behind them continued to follow. Jack was taken to a new place. Although he had not yet fully seen the scene in front of him, the people were already continuing to flee with him. This place was both familiar and strange. Jack had no idea what was happening. Soon, they had distanced themselves from the black substance and temporarily found safety. At this point, Jack finally had the chance to ask what had happened. Anna told him that now she was almost just a form of consciousness, and the real her should be lying in a hospital bed, in a state of deep coma, and the world they were seeing was a subconscious world created by the memories and dreams of all the comatose individuals. In this world, what appears depends on what the comatose person's brain still remembers. The black substance was called the Cleaser, and its purpose was to assimilate those who still lack consciousness, thus preventing people in the real world from ever waking up. After learning all of this, Jack prayed that he would quickly wake up, but ultimately, he failed. Seeing Jack in this state, Anna suggested that he rest for a while. Jack lay down and closed his eyes, and suddenly, memories flooded into his mind. He dreamt of the architectural sketches he had designed, and then saw himself receiving an invitation to go to a white building. There, he encountered a man who was facing away from him. When Jack woke up from the dream, he began to take deep breaths, trying to calm himself down. At this moment, he discovered that in the room, which originally only had a bed, there was now a car and the white building he had seen in his dream. All of these came from his memory. Just as Jack was puzzled, a person entered the room. The person was there to find him and reconcile with him. So, Jack asked more questions about this world. The two of them talked for a long time, and the conversation deepened. This helped Jack understand more about this world.